Hi, Tammy. How are you?
Hi, Sid. I'm great, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm great in this sunny, this sunny day today. Even though it's a
Oh,
little
that's
nippy.
good.
Yeah, sunny but nippy. Weird for Durban.
Yep. I'll change any time. It actually shows on my computer screen now. It shows the thermometer. The whole thing is red and it says hot weather. So it doesn't even give you the reading any longer. Yesterday I jumped into the car and it was 54 degrees.
Sheesh.
So super,
Kind of.
super hot. Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, okay. As usual, I'm always fascinated to know your thoughts on the latest of Dubai. So my opening question to you is: Can I, as a foreigner, buy property in UAE?
Oh, yes. You most definitely can buy property. But there's specifics that's dependent on the property type, your nationality, and where you possibly can invest in.
How does the mortgage work in UAE? Do I have to buy cash or lease?
So you can buy cash, yes, and you can go the mortgage option. The mortgage. Firstly, I want to state that whatever I say here is questionable. It's you need to because the rules and regulations of the UAE are changing all the time. So don't take my word as hard and fast. But getting back to your question, yes, you got to pay a 20% down,
Oh,
and the balance you can mortgage obviously via bank loan. And the a lot of people here do invest in property because of the taxes and the tax free salaries. So if
mhm.
you're an expat and if you're buying a property, say for under 5 million, you can pay a 50% deposit and you can
Okay.
mortgage 50%.
Okay. Um, you had mentioned about 20%, so I'll get myself a little confused. So how would that
So
work?
sorry, let me just clarify. So 20%
Yeah.
if you're buying, 20 if you're buying a pre-owned property, 20%, and
Okay.
you mortgage 80%. And if you're
Okay.
buying off plan, then it's 50-50.
Okay. Thanks for that. Um, is it good to invest in property in UAE?
Oh, most definitely. The return of investment is really really good, and but if you've got to do your homework very well because there are some restrictions, there's some legalities with DLD, which is your Dubai Land Department, and there's a whole lot of these organizations that come into play. And if you've got money, yes, I would say go for it. Keep a property for 2-3 years and then sell it again. You can really make some good returns. Yep.
All right. There's a comment here, if you don't mind me opening
Yes.
it up for you. Sure. All right. This is from Jiten Reshika. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for your insight. Is it true even though you own a property but not the land?
That's correct. Yes. So what I would call it is you're buying airspace. So you have your stacked living here. You've got a lot of apartments. You're buying your apartment, but you don't own the land. So the reason for that is because of the harsh weather conditions in the
Hmm.
UAE, the buildings have a 50-year lifespan.
Okay.
So if you've been to Dubai, you've seen this beautiful building, and then you come maybe a couple of years down the line and you say, "Oh, but where's this building? It's gone." And that's my personal experience. It happened to me when I was here in 2006. And then I came here years later and I said, I want to go and see this building where I used to live. And it was torn down. It's now a medical center. So the buildings have a 50-year lifespan. It gets torn down and a new building gets built on that piece of land. So she's right. You don't get to own the land.
All right. How is the property tax calculated?
So the property tax is some places there is no property tax, and other places there's annual property tax. However, when you're buying as a one time, you get like the one time registration fee, and you pay the initial tax. I think it's like 4% of your
Oh,
mortgage.
okay.
And yeah, and then you pay a small admin fee. But other than that, it's not like South Africa where you're
Hmm.
paying this exorbitant uh, taxes on your property.
All right. Does buying a property secure citizenship in the UAE?
No. So a lot of people find ask this question: Can I buy a property? Does it secure me citizenship?
Mhm.
I don't know of anybody that can get citizenship if you're not an Emirati. So there's two differences. There's the citizenship as well as the residency. You can get residency, you can get your golden visa for 10 years, but that doesn't mean if you buy a property, you can get your golden visa. There's also the legalities around it. You still have to, I think the golden visa currently is about 10,000 dirhams, which equates to about 50,000 Rand.
Oh,
So there's still a fee linked to it. And there is nobody that I know of that can get citizenship. So there's no hard and fast guarantees. And even if you're buying a property to secure yourself, no, that doesn't work like that. But who knows, down the line, I know doctors, because of your title, you automatically qualify for a 10-year visa. But not everybody does that. So, or not everybody qualifies for that. I hope
okay.
I've answered that question.
Sure. Before I get to my final question, there's also another comment here, again from Jitin Rishika. The return on investment is phenomenal. Within 5 years, you can gain your purchase price. How true is this?
Extremely true. Very, very true. So, I would say, if you've got money, if you've got at least 5 million Rand,
Mhm.
invest in property in Dubai. As I
Wow.
mentioned previously, buy a property like, if you're looking at downtown Business Bay area, it's the business hub. If you're looking at healthcare city, so there's a few places here where the market prices are quite high. But if you invest in them, keep your property for 8 months. I know of a friend who had his property for 8 months, and he made something like 200,000 profit after
Wow.
that time. So if you've got the money, the return on investment is very good. Invest in here, invest in 2 or 3 properties. If you can mortgage, if you can do it on your cash, and keep it for a year or two, and you can really make your money.
All right. My final question to you is what are the biggest challenges or risks foreigners should consider before investing in property in the UAE?
So I would say is do your homework thoroughly, because yes, very much like South Africa, where you got like your BEE status, you've got different rules, different engagement rules with foreigners, and there's also like market risk volatility. There's often regulatory changes, service changes,
Mhm.
and service charges that affect buying prices. So sometimes you might be saving to buy a property, and then you come to the end of that savings amount, and boof, there's more charges. So do constantly, and these things are changing all the time. Also, buy from reputable developers, buy from people, we've got major people here like Demac, MR, Dayar, those sort of people. You've got reputable people. Do your homework very well. A lot of the things are black and white. It's there. There's no hidden stuff. But as I mentioned to you, you can be pleasantly surprised with the regulatory changes. Also, the other thing that plays a part is the areas.
Okay.
Not everybody as an expat can buy in all the areas. There are some, we call it freehold areas or free zone areas, that you can buy. Do your homework, find out where, what, why, how before you buy.
Okay, you mentioned about market risk. Were you referring to recession, for example? Is it still good to invest in property even during the recession in Dubai, whenever there is such a thing?
I've not really heard of a recession here in Dubai, but yeah, you can buy it anytime here. You know,
Okay.
Dubai is a up and thriving place. There's so much of things that are still to come. I'm not sure if you heard, but we
Mhm.
won. I wouldn't say we, but Abu Dhabi won the Disneyland.
Okay.
The
Okay.
votes there, and Disneyland's going to be
Wow.
there. So there's never going to be a point in time in Dubai where you're going to have a lowdown or you're going to have a dip. I don't see that coming anytime soon because there's so much of futuristic plans that they have for the country. And if you want to invest, now is the time to invest. It will really
Okay.
be beneficial for you.
Okay. Well, I gotta say that thanks so much for your time.
You're most welcome. Have a blessed day further, and to all the listeners and the viewers out there, have a fabulous day.
You too.